bowl. Hello, bowl. Bowl. Found ball. Carl is going to hate that I am using the good glasses, which is why I'm whispering. But I have no choice. Oh, hey everyone! That was a very dangerous start, but worth it for the hashtag production value, even though I'm hiding the set. Okay. Because we are back in my kitchen. This time I bothered to semi-clean it up from the last time we were in here. It says to beat it at this point. Realize it's a fucking win! But that absolute disaster has inspired me to start a new video series because clearly I was made to cook. And it's called Fil-Kcina, my Nancy boy. Thank you very much. That's my proudest joke to date for the foreigners who don't get it. The premise of this video series is simple. I am going to be attempting to make Maltese treats, delicious stuff, unhealthy stuff, good stuff, whatever. All kinds of Maltese food from scratch. I'm going to be suffering along the way, hopefully teaching you how to make them as well so that you can try them, whether you're local, foreign, stuck at home because you don't want to catch the coronavirus from other people, or, you know, just multiple reasons to do it. I'm wearing this top because it always makes me look fat, so no matter what angle, I don't have to worry about looking fat because I know I do. Normally, I will always link the recipe in the description. However, for today's, we are going to be making FIGOLLI, and I can't link it in the description because the recipe I am doing is based off something my grandmother sent in the mail. She copied, printed, and hand wrote me a note to go along with this. She just sent me the full recipe for how to make FIGOLLI. So out of love for my incredible Nana, thank you very much for sending this. I will be making FIGOLLI first and then we'll take it from there. Obviously, I am starting with a bang because FIGOLLI are quite hard. There's 4 stages to making them. We're gonna start in a few seconds and it's simple. The first stage is making the pastry. The second stage is making the intrita and like compiling them all together. The third stage is cooking them in the oven, and then the fourth stage is decorating them. So we're gonna start that today and then continue it tomorrow because I'm not Nancy and I didn't actually prepare one from before. So let's try this together. Alright, so we're gonna start by making the ajina helwa, which by the way, yes, the recipe is in Maltese, so if you see me suffer, it's not because I'm a pepe bitch. Naf nitkellem bil-Malti kolli bżonn. The problem is that when it comes to like scientific and like technical terms, obviously I don't know baking terms in Maltese, so we're gonna get a bit stuck there. Not the point. So first it says you need 480 grams of flour, but then as soon as you turn the page, it literally says to make the thing, you need 3 times as much flour. So thanks Na for the very confusing recipe, but it's fine. So we need 1,480 grams of flour, 300 grams of margarine, which we're obviously going to have to triple as well, 120 times 3 grams of sugar, an egg, so maybe 3 eggs, who knows, and some lemon zest. Lemons we have, no problem. Eggs I'm gonna go and get. We should have margarine as well. I'll just get my weighing scales. I just want everyone to know our eggs, these are gonna fall everywhere. Our eggs are happy eggs with a little dancing chicken because we're nice people. The recipe is obviously going to be vegetarian, not vegan. I'm sorry, my grandma didn't have vegan FIGOLLI. I'm sorry. Bowl. Hello, bowl. Bowl. Found bowl. So this time we're gonna sift it properly. I'm gonna bring the light. Oh no. You're a bit closer. Arbel itqiq min darba sa darbtej. Poġġi ġo skutella. Skutella, confusing a bit, but I know what that is. Arbel, gonna assume it means sift. Also, tqiq to the foreigners is one of the hard words we throw at you as soon as you try to learn Maltese. Tqiq. 1,440 grams. This is gonna make too much. I already know this is gonna make too much. For the shot, I have just dirtied my entire kitchen, so I'm worried about how much of me is jiggling when I do that. Ħaddem sewwa bidejk sakemm il-margarina u t-sokkor ikunu integrati. Work well together till the margarine and the sugar are well integrated. Literally nowhere did it tell me to put in the sugar. So I don't know whether to put the sugar in here, mix it, and then add the butter, margarine rather. So I'm just gonna put the sugar in here and mix it. Maybe. We'll see. 360 grams of sugar. I feel like Paula Deen making iced tea. Considering these videos on YouTube get like 20 views, I think I'm gonna have enough FIGOLLI for all of you. So if you want one, just message. To make my stupid joke, I fucking went over. So I'm gonna mix these two together. Ooh. Half hate it, half love it. I naturally don't want to waste, but I have so much, I should just be able to like... Bad time to make myself cough. Hashtag Corona. It's a vegetable fat spread. It's from Lidl. 70% vegetable fat, suitable for a vegetarian, so we're happy about that. Should be good. We'll find out. Perfect for cake. Oh, I'm an influencer now. This is 500 grams and we need 900. So we're gonna use all of this. Me, that's a lot. And 3/4 of this. Well, 4/5 of this. Anyway, we're gonna cut it up, mix it on our hands. You don't need to see that part. You understand how it works. I'll get to you as soon as that is done. Alright, so we are back. I have mixed it all in. This took around 15-ish minutes to mix, particularly because my bowl is about to overflow, so I had to be extra careful. And when I say about to, I mean fully overflowed. So I had to be careful and make sure it was all pieces. I was also watching a show, so that took a bit longer than planned. I had just washed my hands, and to make this a bit more integrated, I have now dirtied them again. So that's a waste of my time. Anyway, point 3 says, Amel taħlita ta' bayda zokkor u lumi. Now I've already added the sugar. It says mix egg, lemon and sugar. I've already made most of the sugar in this, so I am going to mix it together, put a tiny bit of sugar. I have to do 3 eggs and we're going to see how that goes. I am going to try and choose a bowl that's big enough this time. Obviously it's behind the camera, so I'm trying really hard not to do that. Wait. I can crack it. I'm not that bad, okay? It's just something is wrong with me today. Like every good Maltese grandmother, et knows I nay abyss. So we're going to wipe our hands down and then put the lemon zest. Again, it's very like limited with how much it tells you to put in, so. I know the intrita, which is the middle bit, has a lot of lemon, so I'm not going to go too crazy with this part. How is it I'm here and ugly and here and okay? Maybe it's just how I see myself. Okay, so we're gonna beat all of this together. I'm also gonna try pour it slowly and mix it in gently. That noise, it makes it feel like my teeth are about to fall out. She said thumbnail. I was literally about to taste. I'm a fucking idiot. Coral, can you help me? I'll censor you. Coral, pour the rest of the egg for me, please. I'll hide you. Coral, thanks, Coral. Thank you, Coral. Okay, this is the part where it's the grossest, but it's also the part where it starts being the most gratifying. It says don't mix for more than a few minutes. I assume with a beater. With your hands, you probably need more. But basically, it's all about just working it in and kind of making it into a goopy ball. I think. I like how I'm talking like I know what I'm saying. Ah yes, the Neds of Argyle Street are playing up. Now, if you're a fat pig like me, I'm so desperate to try this, but I know there's raw egg in it. So the secret is to brush your teeth before, so that you don't feel like eating anything with that like shitty toothpastey taste. So I'm gonna try something stupid. I feel like I'm not managing to mix it well because it's in the bowl, so I'm gonna try. This is the point in the video I know I'm gonna look back on and be like, you shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. I'm going to try flipping it onto the counter and mixing it there. Yeah, that's the mess I'm working into a bowl. So there is that. Okay, so 20 minutes of kneading later, constantly kneading, also adding a few splashes of milk because it just wasn't sticking together as well as I like. I now have a piece of flippin' pastry that's big enough to like knock someone out if I need to. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this in half and try and roll both of those halves into more manageable bowls. So even if we do use both of them, at least I'll be able to do something with them. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to split it down the middle. Probably just going to rip it instead. And we have, this is just to show you the flip it. That's my face. I have a huge face. Jesus. And we're going to use these two for separate things. As soon as this is done, we're going to roll them into 2 bowls, pop them into the fridge for like an hour and a half, and get started on the intrita. Because this is still step 1. Oh, why hello friends. I kind of wanted to jump up on the counter and sit and be cute like I'm Nigella Lawson, but the counter is covered in shit and I don't feel like cleaning it just yet. So, we are now on to part 2, which is the intrita lei in Chucky. This video is full of good jokes. We are now going to be working on the middle stuffing, which is like an almond lemony based center. Never done this before. I've made pastry for many different things, never sweet pastry, but like it's the same thing. This one is scaring me because it's completely new. So in a bowl, put the leus, which are the almonds, sugar, eggs, peel of the lemon that we're gonna use, and bite. Eyo. Obviously the nuts that I bought weren't pre-crushed, so I'm just going to mix them myself. Hopefully my machine can crush them. I'm currently standing on the chair that's holding my laptop to record, to reach behind my camera, which is on a tripod, to get a mixer, and this is going to end so badly. So I have my almonds, and I have this, which is hopefully gonna chop them up nicely. Okay, so the recipe calls for 300 grams. Now, it's said to triple the agina, which is a pastry. I'm hoping that what's written here doesn't require me to triple this, because I didn't get enough stuff. So we're just going to switch on our scales, zero it, and we need to weigh out. Okay, so this looks mostly pretty fine. Some of them are bigger pieces, but that's cool. Okay, so this is where things really get complicated. I now need 3 egg whites and 220 grams of sugar, and I mix all of that with the now very beautifully powdered almonds. I've never done this before with egg whites. I'm trying to keep the yolks because I'm sure we'll find something to do with them. Carl is going to hate that I am using the good glasses, which is why I'm whispering. But I have no choice. I'm just gonna try the scoopy scoop. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that looks amazing to me. Excuse me, no. It's just a yolk. Look at that, just a yolk. Bloop. We're risking too much. And voila! Look, for a person who has no clue what they're doing, 3 yolks, 3 whites. My laptop is dying, so my sound is soon going to die. But basically, shave the lemon, and we're gonna mix in the eggs. This is the kind of good audio content that you need my microphone for. So. At least the kitchen smells great. Oh, hi everybody! That was dangerous! It's been a couple of hours. I feel like I have rubbed my makeup off for sure because I'm really bad at not touching my face. So we put on these to look like we've still made an effort. So the intrita and the pastry, that's the word, has been in the fridge. It's been a long day. Has been in the fridge for around 2 hours now to cut out the shape. So I bought shapes from Poundland. So we have these shapes. We're gonna take the biggest one. So here is our 2 kilos of dough that's been in the fridge for a while now. And this is what the intrita looks like. It has egg goo coming out of it, so I need to mix it before I use it. This looks and feels and smells flippin' sweet pastry. I'm proud of me. Obviously our tray was last used with some savory, greasy cheese shit. So, gonna have to wash this. And we're back. That was an ordeal. It is now greased, including grease from previous cookings, but that's just gonna add flavor. So I have made them small on purpose, but I kind of have screwed myself. So I'm gonna mix this, and the point is you're meant to place it then on the center of that, and then put another identical piece on top and press them down. So since this is an experiment, I've put this much. I'm also obsessed with intrita, so I put a lot because I love it. And I'm gonna see if I'm able to close it. If I am able to close it, then we're swimming. If I'm not, then we're gonna have to put less. So now that I've pressed the two together, it looks like that. Focus. I'm just gonna keep squidging them together until I'm sure they're not going to bust open. And I'm gonna check if it's stuck to the bottom and peel it off if it is. I think I'm going to squidge them off the thing because this has ruined my butter. Now we just repeat this times however many I can fit. We are back. It is the next day. They have been cooling for a whole day, and I'll be honest, they look f***ing good. All that's left now is to cover them with the royal icing on the bottom, and then pipe some icing for design. Probably not going to show you all of that part, but we're going to try the royal icing first. So for the royal icing, you need 320 grams of icing sugar, and of course, for the millionth time, 2 egg whites. So obviously I have ruined every single bowl, and I haven't cleaned the sink because it's too scarily close to my apparatus. So we're gonna use this crock pot to mix the royal icing, and that's fine. Oh, you're supposed to beat the eggs before you add the sugar in. Oh well. And there you have it. They're all done. I have no idea at what point. Wow, I look like a pharaoh. I have no idea at what point I stopped filming, so I'm just gonna show you the finished product. Also, I made so much pastry because of that flippin' recipe. I just made a giant shapeless piece because I got bored of forming things, and I had left over to make plain sweet pastry cookies, which is all of this. This is the finished product of the actual figolli. Wow, there's missing ones because I'm a pig. The royal icing got the better of me. You can see how it kind of ran almost like watercolors, which I'm calling an intentional effect, but basically it was just too watery. But anyway, I'm quite happy with the result. The taste is great. The inside I'm gonna show you on the big one. Since I made it myself, the intrita, the chunks of almonds are actually quite large. There we go. You can see them there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is going to be a weekly series, especially now that I'm trying to like make the most of my time. Fil-Kcina, my Nancy boy. Suggest down below what Maltese treats you'd like me to try and make next, and I will see you all in one of the bajillion videos I'm putting out now. Don't forget, if you are watching this around the time the video actually comes out on Saturday, I have my first ever live stream. If you are watching this in future, hopefully I'll have more live streams. If not, it's fine. You have like a billion pieces of video content to watch. But if you are watching this before Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Malta time, 6:30 p.m. UK time, we're gonna talk, we're gonna have fun. If you haven't been laid off by coronavirus, you're gonna donate if you can. That would be great, but it's not important. The point is we're gonna hang out together. I might eat one of my amazing figolli, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah.